Doing things solo again. You use 6 players, 6 characters when you go solo. And there's 8 roll cards, I guess you would call them. 2 of which are aliens, and the rest are human. And you deal 1 out to each character. Obviously, without looking at it, you don't get to know whether they're a hidden alien. Today we have McCready, which finally I get to play with him. His special ability is when he goes to the armory, he can look at 3 cards instead of 2. Most people have to just look at 2. He can look at 3. Did I give one to Dr. Blair yet? No. Also, Bennings, who at the weather station can roll the weather die twice instead of just once. Blair is a good one because he at the lab he can take two blood test tokens as opposed to 1. Gary gets to re-roll 1 die after being assigned a die roll. Clark ignores dogs, so he can go into places with dogs as a solo character and not have to take a contagion test. And then finally, Window's up there, who when he does a repair action, he can remove 2 damage tokens instead of the normal 1. So as I said, there's 8 cards. 2 of them are aliens. 2 get discarded. You don't get to look at them. So they both could be the aliens. There could be no hidden aliens. But most likely there's at least 1. With a decent chance at 2. And today I'm doing the Module A Kickstarter, which includes double items. So there's, let's see, in the item deck, let's see. Okay, yeah, so in the item deck there's wrenches. There's a possibility of 4 wrenches, probably less. And those can be used as a melee weapon or as a repair kit. And the way that works is normally when you play it, there's a specific number of cards that you use, specific set of cards for each player count, and you shuffle those together. And this one, you just do 1 key, 1 wire, and 8 random cards. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be doing the 7 players. And normally in the solo version, it's kind of weird. Even though you're playing as 6 characters, the item deck you create it the same way you would as if there was 7 as a 7-player game. So I wasn't sure how to set that up, and of course the rules don't tell me. But I went with the 6 players, which is 1 key, 1 wire, and 8 random cards. 7 players would have been 1 key, 1 wire, and 11 random cards. Probably won't matter. Probably won't search in the warehouse enough for that to even come into play. But we'll see. The weapon deck is made up of 1 flamethrower and 9 random cards. And it also can have flamethrower reloads on it. Flamethrower reloads cards can be used to either reload a flamethrower or move 1 fuel token from the warehouse to the location where your standee currently located is. So it's basically a gas can. The reload is only 3 flamethrower tokens, though, not the full 6. So you can either do that or move an oil token. So yeah, basically a gas can there. So let's see. I'm going to start. I have Windows and Bennings. I think the obvious thing to do would be to like shoot hard for the SOS helicopter like I did a few games ago. But I don't know. I'm thinking making him more of a challenge. Or maybe he'll go there, but just alone. What I did was I had 3 people go there, and we just wiped out the whole thing all in 1 turn. Don't know if I'll do that. We got a cloudy, which means the boiler loses 2, the generator loses 1 fuel. Okay. Now So now we got to decide what we want to do for this turn. I got McCready. I know I need to get a flamethrower, and McCready's good at the weapon deck, so he's going to do that. Blair is definitely going to get blood tokens, because we need blood tokens. You always need that. Windows can do a good repair action. He could go to the helicopter. But let me get him set up here. Maybe we'll go for the SOS. I'm not really sure. I think the easy way to win would be to, send a couple of other people over there right now and just wipe it out like I did that other time. But I might hold off on that. Try some new things. So we have Gary, Clark, and Bennings. Bennings' thing is up here, so maybe I guess we'll do that. Gary can re-roll. Why did I... No, okay. Blair is blue. Actually, I'm going to switch these. I had the other game. Blair is green, so I'm kind of used to that. So we'll do that. Gary. Put him in the boiler since the boiler already lost 2. And that leaves Clark. So he'll go to the dormitory so he can help out on a dice roll. It allows him to change 1 die on a dice roll. Is that it? That's it. Now we have alien actions. There are no exposed aliens, so we skip that and we just start doing the uses. All right, we've got 2 uses and a repair. Give that to Blair. Where's my... Here it is. Giving that a good shake. It's the beginning of the game here. And it's Blair, so he gets to take out 2. And he gets 1 good one, 1 bad one. That's good, actually. Take that. There's actually more bad ones than good. There's 18 bad ones, 12 good ones. Oh, I should have had somebody run in here. I completely forgot. We really need to find stuff in there, and I didn't have anybody go in there. Should I have Clark go in there? I mean, I've already sort of made the decision, but I don't know, that's just because I forgot about it. Or should Clark be able to help somebody with a change? Yeah, I'm going to put him in here. That's what I meant to do. That's what I should have done. I've not forgotten about that. All right, so we got 2 repairs and a sabotage. The only person who has anything to repair is Windows, so he will do that. And he'll have to go up 1 to nullify the sabotage. If he didn't nullify the sabotage, then he wouldn't be able to do the action, and instead, 1 sabotage would have happened to that room. Although the sabotage is adding a damage icon, which was already full. But still, I wanted him to do his thing. Now we got a use, a repair, and an alien threat. The alien threat would move it forward if you don't nullify it. So if you want to take your action, though, you have to nullify it. I will give that to McCready. He will move up 1. Look at 3 weapons. Am I looking at the right thing? Oh yeah, okay. Well, I guess this goes in the weapon deck. That's the flamethrower reload. Or a pipe. I don't even have a flamethrower yet, so those are kind of useless. I guess I'll take the pipe. Not a particularly good search. We really want that flamethrower. We really need a wire. All right, we got we gotta repair 2 bad ones, and there's no repairs. This is where he would have done well up here. He could have switched one of those, so maybe he should have stayed up there. Feel like either him or Bennings. What is it? It's Clark. Ay, ay, ay. I guess Clark will do it. I don't have Bennings. And then he'll have to nullify 2 of those, and he can't repair anything. So that's sad. All right, so we have 2 guys left. They need uses. All right, 1 use. They're going to have to go up twice. All right. Does he have an ability? Gary has the ability to change one of them. Oh, see, that I should have used that on the last one. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. But, oh well. Maybe the next one will need it. Or he can't just change it, but he can re-roll at least. He goes up 1, and he's going to search the item deck. So far, I'm not making good decisions. Oh, found the wire and a wrench. He'll take that wire. Well, now if we find the flamethrower, we can do tests with it. That is definitely a good thing to be able to do. And did I? Yeah, I moved him up. So we have 1 more guy to go. And if he doesn't get a use, we can at least re-roll 1. That's his ability. Oh, and we got 3 repairs. Come on. Give us a use. I'm going to re-roll 1 of these. Ah, sabotage. It went worse for us. Damn it. Well, he'll have to nullify that one. Ah, that was not good. Anyway, they're all going to go back here. Not a great first turn. And we can do a test on somebody. It can only be the top people who are most suspicious with right now is Clark and Bennings. Do we want to do a test on one of them? Or hold off? Might actually hold off on that. I'll do it in the next turn if I don't get a flamethrower. Let's see. Tests. Food consumption. Okay. Nobody went to the kitchen, so you lose 4 food. Dog movement. And alien movement. The alien moves up 1. And there's 4 dogs to place. So they go. Kennel. Well, they're all in the kennel now. Warehouse. Kitchen. Generator room. Armory. Armory. No, that's not good. All right, so armory, generator, kitchen, and warehouse. Damn, I needed to go. That was some places I needed to go there. Well, Clark can ignore dogs, so we'll leave that. Maybe he'll go look in the warehouse. Well, we'll see how the weather goes here. Now we roll the weather die. It's a cloudy day. We lose 2 in the boiler, 1 in the generator. And McCready's got to find that flamethrower. And he can use that pipe to have somebody else come in there. So maybe we'll do that. Should we have Clark? Well, Clark can... Okay, who's Clark? Clark is white. Clark, I'm thinking probably he'll go there, since he can avoid the dogs. We need somebody here. Hopefully Gary can deal with that again. Windows. Maybe there. We already have the wire. And if I'm sending an SOS though. I'll hold off on that, we'll see. All right, Bennings, he can put an oil down up there, so maybe that's a good place for him to go. You know, and then we can get 2 oil in there. That would leave, well, Blair's got to go there. That would leave nobody with McCready, because I want to capture that dog. So I guess maybe Clark will go in there. And we'll skip the warehouse this turn. Okay, that's my plan. All right, it's the alien turn. There are no aliens, exposed aliens yet. So here we go. All right, we got 2 uses and an alien token. All right, I'll give that to McCready. Well, actually, they put that in there. He'll use his pipe so that they don't go up in... Well, maybe they should just... Maybe I should let them go up because eventually they're going to get tested here. Maybe it's better to hold off in case they get closer to give it to somebody who might come up again. That is yellow and white. Where are they? That would put them up there. I'll do that. Just let him go up. He'll hold on to his ability for now. What did I get? 2 uses and an alien force. So it's gonna go down. He's gonna have to go up. And he will search weapons. He's McCready, so he gets to search 3. He gets to take the top 3. Ooh, we got the flamethrower. That's what we need to start testing people. And the knife and the Molotov go at the bottom. And then we have... That was our first action. All right, what do we got here? 3 repairs. Well, that's going to windows. We'll take off 2. And another roll here. 2 uses and a repair. Gotta get some oil in here. But Gary can re-roll. That's not... I'm gonna go with Blair. Ah, good one and a bad one. All right, so we got 2 good blood tests. All right, we got a use, a repair, and an alien force. Should I give that? Give that to one of those guys? I'm going to give that to Bennings. Bennings needs to go up 1 then. And he gets to roll twice. So he's got a cloudy and a sunny. We're going to use that sunny. And he also gets to put an oil on the old boiler room. All right. So now we have 2 more. 2 more people. 1 in the armory. 1 in the boiler. We got a use and 2 alien tokens. I will give that to Gary. So he will do that. He will also re-roll one of these, hopefully make it not a bad one. All right, another use. So he only has to go up one. And then we got one more. Hopefully we get another use. Oh, we didn't. We didn't. He's going up one. There's no way to nullify that. Nope. Boom. Everybody goes back. Three, four. Is this everybody? That's everybody. Everybody goes back there. The wire and the flamethrower should be put together so that we can do a test. Somebody needs both of those. Don't give it to Clark. Clark's going to hit the blood test because he's at the highest level. Who else are we going to test? I guess either Bennings or McCready. We'll test Bennings. I think we need him longer. McCready has this great ability. We could get a few more weapons, at least another turn of weapons out of him. So if Bennings is an alien and we find out now, I think it's fine to lose him first. So it'll be Bennings and Clark that we're going to test. So who gets the flamethrower? Gary gets the flamethrower. All right, Blair will test. Blair's going to test Clark. Clark is a human. I threw his thing away. He goes down here. Now, Gary is going to use the flamethrower on the wire to test Bennings. Oh, Bennings is an alien. Right off the bat, we get an alien. Okay. It's going to potentially throw a wrench into things here. They start off at alien strength of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. And then, all right, we did the test. Food consumption. And dog movement. And the alien moves. One dog is in the kennel. So we only draw 3 cards. Oh. Although I usually draw an extra one, because in the multiplayer game, you draw an extra one to see where the leader token gets placed. And if that's a kennel icon, or if that's a kennel card, then the dog gets released. 1, 2, 3. Well, it's not going to be released because he's already released now. Kitchen, laboratory, shed, and then we get the generator room. Generator, kitchen, lab, shed. Well, the lab's not good, but we have a spare blood bag, so maybe Blair won't go there this turn. Maybe what we need to do is to send people to the, maybe 2 people to that rescue helicopter, and that'll get that thing going. Although Bennings is no longer around to help with the weather, so that kind of sucks. Although we don't have keys yet. Somebody could look for keys. All right. Who got... Okay. Well, this guy, he's gone. We only have 5 people now. So assume people use their actions, because we definitely could still use another weapon. But I'm not sure. Let's say McCready goes here. Just looking at my options here. Not necessarily this is what we're going to do. He goes there. Gary could even... Yeah, I didn't think the flamethrower could avoid encounters with other people, but it turns out I think I'm wrong about that. So he could go there. And use his flamethrower, and then those people don't go up. Clark is white. But maybe that doesn't matter so much. Let's see. Clark is white. He ignores dogs. Could go into that generator room. We need somebody in the... Who's green? Blair. Blair would go here normally, and he needs another blood bag. But we got a dog in there. Clark ignores dogs. I mean, I could send him in there. Not use Blair's special ability. And Blair could go looking for keys, maybe, in the warehouse. If we do this plan, no one's dealing with the boiler. Could put all our bags in the rescue helicopter basket. Move him up there and not look for keys. All right, I'm gonna do that. We got 2 repairs and an alien token. Oh yeah, I gotta deal with encounters first. I always forget. Clark ignores encounters, so we're fine there. Question is, do we want to use Gary's flamethrower and avoid that? That's red and blue. I mean, they're gonna get tested. I don't think we need to. I'm gonna hold off on that. Let's see. We got 2 repairs. So I guess, yeah, I guess I will not use that flamethrower ability. I'll go there. And he has to nullify the alien force windows. So he's going to go up 1. And now we go again. So all we need is a use. Blue, who's blue? So if Gary gets a use, he can send the helicopter rescue signal. We got a use, a repair, and a sabotage. Well, I guess I will do that one then. Well, Gary, wait a minute. Gary's ability is to change one. Or not change one, but reroll. I'm going to hold off on that. Maybe I'll have a different one there. I'm going to go with... Blair there. Gets to roll. He only gets to roll once, though. He's got a cloudy. But he does get to put a oil somewhere. He'll put it in that boiler. And that's that. And he has to nullify that sabotage. Who's he? He's green. He's going to go up. Now we got 2 uses and a repair. Well, I'm giving that to... Give that to Clark. Clark only gets to pull one blood bag. Hopefully, if it's a good one, I think that's it. We don't need to go to the lab anymore. It's not a good one. All right. That leaves McCready and Gary. They need uses. All right, I'm going to give that to Gary because he can re-roll one. So he'll re-roll one of these sabotages. He'll get a use. So he'll only go up once. He'll send the SOS signal. That means the helicopter's coming. And what is he? He's blue. So he's going to go up one. Wait a minute. Did I forget to do the alien turn? When did we find out the alien was tested? Oh, I'm an idiot. Ah, this whole game is screwed now because I forgot to do the, I was so into it, I forgot to do the alien turn before everybody moved. Well, let's see what would have happened here. You got 3. Well, after everybody moved, I should say. They would have gone 3 and 2. So he'd pull 2 locations. Hopefully it wouldn't affect anything that happened, but it probably will, and totally screw up the game. We got the generator room. Well, that's fine. The kennel. Well, the kennel, that would be out of the game because there's nobody in the kennel right now. Or am I wrong? I got 3 dogs. 4, okay. Boom. Armory. Uh-oh. That's not good. So, the generator room would mean these guys would assimilate a dog. And it looks like McCready's just been assimilated. There's 2 strength in there. McCready doesn't have the flamethrower, so yeah, McCready gets assimilated. Right? There's nothing I can do. Doesn't have any way to fight the alien. Yep, McCready gets assimilated. I'm using the wrong sides to these. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. McCready has been assimilated. That's not good. And when they do, you don't get to look at their cards. Although it turns out their items go back into the deck. I didn't realize that before. Well, that's not a good thing. So did everybody go? I guess everybody went. It's not looking too good in this game. I've won like the last 3 games I played, and I thought it was just getting too easy, so I didn't play to my maximum potential of just moving everybody over here and going for that SOS right away, which is maybe what I should have done. I don't know if it really would have affected it, though. Goes there. Everybody went. We're down to 4. Down to 4. All right, well, we're going to do tests. We got 1 blood bag. We got a flamethrower and a wire. One of our 4's already been tested, so that's going to be... we're only going to have 1 other person after this, so I don't really need to hit the lab so much anymore. The blood bag will have to go to either Gary or who's yellow? Oh, that's McCready. McCready's out. So Gary will definitely be tested. So Gary's going to have to give that flamethrower to Clark. should he give it to somebody else? Windows, maybe? Give it to Windows. Will Dr. Blair be tested? Well, then we can test who else? Red. Oh, Gary's up there. Gary might be tested. All right, I changed my mind. Giving the flamethrower to Dr. Blair. He's the other one who we're going to test. Windows, we're going to test. We're going to test Windows and Gary. All right, here we go. Using that blood bag. Testing Gary. What is Gary? Gary's a human. All right, we're going to use a flamethrower, and we will test Windows. Windows is a human. All right. The only person we haven't tested is Blair. All right, food consumption. 4 food goes out. Dog movement and alien movement. Alien moves down 1. And we figure out where the dogs go. And now one of those dogs has been assimilated. That leaves 3 dogs. Let's hope for a sunny day tomorrow. That'll move the helicopter up 4. We got 1 kennel. That's meaningless. Warehouse. Armory. And base helicopter. Where's the other guy? Should be another. Oh, here we are. Warehouse. All right. That is the end of that turn. Question is, maybe we shouldn't test Blair on this turn though, because if he's in a, we may need his help. We can wait to find out. In the game is when they're about ready to get out, then we can test Blair. All right. So what happened? All right. So now we're moving on to another turn. Now, the weather die's in here because somebody had rolled it. They got a cloudy. So we'll stick with cloudy unless we get a sunny, and there's only one of them on here. And then we got a storm. So I'm glad I sent somebody up there. Otherwise, we'd be stormy day. And 3 of these would get removed. As it is, only 2. 1 from the generator. And the helicopter, this moves up 1, the helicopter moves up 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. If tomorrow's sunny, that's going to be there. Maybe we should send somebody to that weather station. What do we got here? I want to send somebody to the boiler. Don't need the laboratory. Love to go to the armory, but there's a dog there. Could send Blair with somebody, and he can use the flamethrower, and we can really search that warehouse. I mean, the armory. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, if I send him there, and well, I could send Clark there. Clark ignores dogs. Clark could just go there. Then we got Windows. Windows can repair, but there's nothing to repair unless that's useful so much for, except here. Let's see. Definitely want to send somebody up here. Maybe keep these things going. Although, if I put 2 people together, that's less locations the alien's going to go to. So I should really do that. Yeah. So maybe I should really do that armory thing. Or we could really use a co-op bonus in this boiler room, probably. Or the generator room. What do we got here? We put somebody up there. How many do we have? We only have 4 people. That's not so many. It's not so many. Carry here. Alright, I think I'm going to go with that. Go with that and see how that goes. Clark ignores dogs. Nothing happens there. We could use a flamethrower token and ignore encounters. Blair's green, though. Everybody's pretty far away. I think I'll just move them up. Because Blair still needs to get tested, so he'll move back down. Alright, here we go. Is that everything? That is everything. No, we got to do the alien turn again. Almost forgot that. Which this breaks it out into threes. 3, 3, 1. So there's 3 locations the alien's going to go to. Oh, I was supposed to send somebody to the weather station. I wanted to do that. Oh, well. Can't really do that, can I? I could. Should I send somebody to the weather station? Yeah, that makes more sense to have him up there in the weather station, because he can put oil from there into there as well as control the weather. Alright. We got the generator room. Well, glad I moved him. We got the radio room. And we got the boiler room. Oh, nice. Because we're... the boiler room. That's where we got the flamethrower. Oh, that is a good. And even if not, we'd still scare the alien away because we outnumber the alien. I'm not sure what happens in that case. I think you just scare the alien away, but you can still take your actions. In any case, I'm definitely flamethrowing his ass. Although that means no co-op bonus. If I do that, I don't get a co-op bonus. Oh well. Hopefully Clark can find some good weapons and we can co-op bonus down here the next turn and really deal with this stuff. So what happens this turn? Finish up with the alien actions. They're going to do 3 sabotages. Oh, to the generator room. I didn't think about that. That's not good. 1, 2, 3. The place is plunged into darkness. That means you have to assign your role to the person first. You know, you can't roll and then assign it to a person. Now we have to assign it to somebody and then do it. And nobody has a flashlight or anything. That's going to suck. 3 damage to the radio room. That's fine because we're done with the radio room. And this guy, we're going to knock him out with the flamethrower. That's Blair. All right. So now we only have 3. He just used his action on that. Whoa. Which kind of sucks because now we don't get the co-op bonus. But it's good to knock him out weaker, make him weaker. And okay, it's plunged in darkness, so I have to assign the roles first. I will do Clark. Here's Clark. Clark gets 3 repairs. He doesn't even find anything. And whoa, Jesus Christ! Now we'll do Gary up there. Oh man, Gary's the one who gets to reroll and doesn't need a reroll. All right, Gary gets, but he still rolls good. He gets to do a use, so he's gonna roll the weather die and he's gonna add an oil. All right. What do we want to add an oil to? I guess here, because we're gonna have to deal with the generator room in the next turn. And hopefully we get a use out of windows in the boiler room. We do. It's a good one too. 2 repairs and a use, so he didn't even have to. He didn't have to move up on the thing. Boom. Did we do him? Yeah, we did him, and it was all repairs, and we did him. All right, so that is our turn. Our 4 guys move back here. And I am not going to do a test yet because we're not getting out yet. 1, 2, 3. We could, if it turns out to be sunny, we could try to get out. Chance of it being sunny is not so good, and we could really use an extra hand. So I'm going to hold off. Ooh, should I hold off or should I test Blair is the question. Blair has, let's see, we didn't check either of these guys. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 cards that we did. One of these guys was because I did a check. So it's actually, I don't remember which one, but it doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so there's 4 cards. One of them was an alien. So Blair's only got a 25% chance of being an alien. So I'm going to take that chance. And I'm going to test him now. And then we'll lose another person if he turns out to be an alien. But that's the way life goes. We're going to test Blair. Boom. Oh, and Blair's not going to test himself because otherwise we lose the flamethrower. So who do we give it to here? Gary can reroll. Clark can go to the Windows. Windows is probably going to hit the generator room, and we maybe need somebody else in there to refuel. So I'm going to give that Windows. And we're going to test Blair. Blair is a human. All right. Still have Blair. Blair goes down here. Did our tests. Food consumption. All right. Dog movement. 3 dogs. Three dogs. Is this the kennel? Yeah, it's the kennel. Okay, so that doesn't matter. It doesn't come into play yet. 1, 2, 3. All right, base helicopter. There's already one there. Radio room. That's fine. Warehouse. I was thinking of maybe going there, but probably not. So probably doesn't matter. The kennel. There's none in the kennel, so I'll leave that out for now. Okay, that is the end of that turn, or did I move this forward? I don't think I did. That is the end of the turn. The weather dies in the weather station, so it's either going to be cloudy or sunny. Probably not sunny. There's only a 1 in 6 chance. It's probably going to be a cloudy day. We'll see. Cloudy day. All right, so 2 off of here. And there's no more damage we can do to the generator. So that is that. The helicopter moves 2. So I want to send somebody up. Let's see if Gary goes up there. We want to try and get that at least cloudy, because then in the next turn we can get out of here. Or we can try to get out of here. want to fix this generator room. That really needs to get fixed. I'm gonna... Gary can... Gary can re-roll. Send somebody to Armory. Maybe that's a way to go too. Let's see. All right, so Windows is down here. He's got the flamethrower. Can use that and well, it doesn't matter. Probably let people move up anyway. Maybe all three. You get a massive co-op bonus down here in the generator room and bring that mother up. Boiler room needs repair, but the helicopter I think is going to be here. So that's not so important. If we do it like this, that's 3 people, so it's 1, 2, 3. It's going to be alien strength of 4 and 2. So the only thing that would be bad is if we hit the armory. And then Clark would be assimilated. Clark, maybe we should put him up there. He's safe up there. And he can help with the rolls down here. All we need to do is survive. We just have to survive until the helicopter gets there. All right, that's what we're going to do. All right, so now it's the alien's turn. It's going to go to 4 as 4 strength and a 2 strength. And they got a flamethrower down here. And they can't get in the dormitory. They could end up with a dog, in which case they'll assimilate the dog and get stronger. Armory. Oh, good thing I moved him. And the warehouse. Oh, but they're going to get stronger. Armory, warehouse. So, no more... Oh, we do have a dealing strength token. So they're going to assimilate the dog. The alien just got stronger. And 4 tokens here in the armory, which means 4 cards get taken out of the deck. I believe it's just the top ones, which kind of sucks because it's the ones we didn't discard. All right, so 4 get removed from the deck. All right. Now we take our turn. We're in darkness. Should I assign to Windows? As long as I can get 1 repair, we're good, I think. So I can either assign this first roll to Windows, but he really needs a repair, or I can assign it to Gary, who can re-roll. All right, if things go well and he repairs, then we can do 1, 2, 3 oil. We can really get this thing going again. If I assign it to Gary, or no, wait a minute. He can, yeah. It doesn't really matter. We could assign it to Gary. Let's assign it to Gary. He can re-roll. Because with the co-op bonus, anybody can still get those 2 repair off. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't need to be Windows. All right, so Gary will go and hopefully get us a repair. If he doesn't, we'll try 1 re-roll. Oh, he gets 3 uses. Well, he'll try and re-roll. Hopefully he gets a repair. Can I add oil even when the generator is damaged? I believe so. I believe so, but I could be wrong. Ah, he gets the repair anyway. All right, way to go, Gary. Use the co-op bonus. Where are you going to get rid of that? We are no longer plunged in darkness, I don't think. Yeah, I think it has to get damaged first. All right, Windows will go. Come on, Windows, get us a use, and then we can put 2 oil cans in there. Oh, he didn't. He just got a repair. 2 bad ones. I guess he'll take the, he'll nullify those. All right. Well, hopefully we can get 1 oil in there. Come on, green guy. Who are you? Blair. All right, Blair got a use. So an oil goes in there. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot about our man up here. He can change. He could have changed that second roll to, let's see. He would have changed it to a use. So that would give us 2 uses. You know, that second roll that came up nothing. So then they could use the co-op bonus. Okay. I completely forgot he was up there. Silly me. Right. Now we have done that. We go back. We can trade. We have no tests to do. Does somebody else... Would it make sense for somebody else to have the flamethrower? I don't think so. I don't think it matters. I don't need anything that needs fixing except the radio room. So yeah, keep it with Windows. Food consumption. We're out of food. There, everybody's going to go hungry, which means we start rolling 2 dice instead of 3. And I got to remember to do that. I think I always forget to do that. The dogs will move, and the alien moves. Just move the alien. Hopefully it's not... If it's not a storm tomorrow, the helicopter will arrive. Base helicopter and boiler. Ah, that boiler could use some oil. Oh well, I think hopefully we'll be getting off this base, or attempting to, before that boiler matters. Before we can freeze. Alright, so that is that turn. What happens? What happens with the weather? Alright, the helicopter arrives. Alright, the boiler loses 1 oil and gets damaged 1. And the generator loses an oil. And the helicopter moves 2. Did I move this last time? Let's see, he moved... I don't think he ever moved Sunny. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think that should be there. All right, so the helicopter's here. Now, how does that work? I gotta look how that works in. Can't remember if I move, if I even bother moving. I did last time. Was that correct? The actions of the now result escape attempted at the beginning of phase 5. So yeah, I do move. Beginning of phase 5. So we do have to move. It would make sense for us to go down here and capture the dog. Put one person up there in the dorm. Windows has the flamethrower, so we're going to go like that. Gary will go where Gary makes sense to be down here too. And Clark will not have to watch his beloved dog get captured. All right, so that is our turn, because we're basically just trying to walk through this stick together before the make it through this alien encounter, so that we'll attempt an escape on the character actions phase. But since there's 3 of us, that means the alien goes in strength of 4. So he has 4 and 3. So actually, I kind of do want him to show up in the boiler room. If he shows up in the boiler room, we can weaken him. In fact, maybe we should all go to the armory and then... Well, no, because we won't even be searching for a weapon. We're not even going to do an action. Doesn't matter. But what does happen is the dog gets moved. We capture the dog. Which means I should put the kennel card back in, too. Because now the alien can show up in the kennel and assimilate the dog. So that's one more location he can go that's not in mine, which sounds good, but actually I wish he'd show up in mine so I could weaken him. And he'll assimilate a dog if he hits that kennel. So I actually would have been happy not to do that. All right, here we go. Boiler. Oh, yes, that's good for us. And lab. Boiler, lab. So we are going to... Well, Windows is going to use the flamethrower and weaken that alien. Ha. Ha, says Windows. And what happens here is 3 blood bags get taken out. And I'm going to take out 3 good ones. Should I even bother? I'm not going back there. Okay, if I go back there, I'll take out 3. Hopefully remember, but I'm not going back there. Boom. The end of that turn. Now we try and get off the base. All 4 of us are going to make an attempt to escape. And how you do that is you look at the alien strength. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alien has a strength of 6. That means you roll 6 dice. If you come up with 3 red results, which is, the alien force token for the sabotage, if you get 3 of those on the 6 dice, the alien has foisted, what's the word? Stopped you from getting on the helicopter, and then you have to move to the next turn and try it again on the next turn. So we're all over here. And then if the oil tanker gets over to here, that's the helicopter's out of oil and takes off without you. So let's give this a shot. First 3. Oh, yes, so it's all good. So to lose, I would need 3 bad rolls on this next roll. And the amount of dice you roll is the strength of the alien. So because I was able to weaken him by a decent amount, that helped. Oh, and he only got 1. So out of the 6, he only got the 1. Boom. They take off in the helicopter. And mission accomplished. So there you go. Thank you for watching.